Greetings, great things. It's Q Talks once again. This is Black Swan Theory. Today, the topic is how I found my peace outside of religion. Leaving religion doesn't mean you've lost your way. Sometimes it means you finally found it. For myself, I grew up in a Muslim family. I come from a predominantly Muslim cultural background. However, since I was a young child, this never resonated with me. Faith and spirituality are not one size fits all. That's evident by the multiple religions that exist in our world right now in this present moment. Questioning doesn't mean betrayal, it means alignment. It means you are searching for what makes your soul sing, what provides you the answers that you are looking for, what makes you feel at one with yourself and the world. For many of us, religion taught fear instead of love, shame instead of truth. For myself, one of the main reasons why, as a child, I struggled to accept and understand and comprehend the religion that I was being brought up in was because of the contradicting things that I was hearing. You know, I was hearing on one end, you will be punished severely in these ways. Then I was hearing on the other end, God is so merciful. Now I'm old enough to understand, um, opposing ends of things. But as a child, it was extremely confusing and scary to try to make sense of all of this, to be told that Judgment Day is going to happen on this day and it can happen any time, any week. All of these things were really, really confusing for me to try to comprehend. So, what am I even doing here? Based off of what everybody's telling me, what am I doing here? Like, what are we all doing here? Because most of what I'm hearing is conflicting and it's not making sense to me. The thing is, you can believe deeply and still choose to walk away from the structure of it all. I genuinely believe and I feel that spirituality is all encompassing, right? And I am not here to tell you to walk away from religion or to shun religion or not to consider religion. Quite on the contrary, I'm here to ask you to listen to yourself and make sure that the choice that you are making is based on you, what feels right for you, not what appears right or what you are being told is correct. I myself, you know, am deeply impacted and influenced also by the way I was taught, the parameters that I was given through the religion that I was brought up in. There are ways that I still, you know, subscribe to that in some ways mentally or resonate with some of the ideas and the practices. And I would not ever rule out that I could potentially one day choose to, become a fully practicing Muslim or whatever else. But I know that currently that isn't what I feel is going to work for me. In fact, especially when I was younger, religion brought up a lot of feelings of shame and inadequacy for me because I just felt that I was constantly doing something wrong, doing something sinful, and that in turn had an impact on the way that I was perceiving myself because I was starting to look at myself as if there was something wrong with me. When I chose to release, trying to go down that trajectory when I never genuinely resonated with it, that is when I started to have a deeper understanding, appreciation for myself, and I stopped judging myself for being who I was. So, yeah, just remember, my beautiful black swan, that your peace is personal, that your journey is valid, and this space is big enough for all of it. I love you guys so much. I'm so happy to be back with another video. I took some time away out of the country. I went back to Holland and visited some of my family and had a great time. Now I'm back with a couple more videos. I'll be uploading some shorts as well, and then I will be launching the podcast hopefully before the end of this month. So stay tuned, and I catch you in the next video. Bye bye.